Hi all, it's Liz, your Wednesday sub for Subs Week here on the Pagan Perspective. This week's topic comes from Viva la Vie Bohème 49, who asks, how do you use your intuition in your divination? Such as in runes or tarot, each card or rune has their own meaning, but how do you use your intuition and the meaning of them to put it all together? This is a complicated subject for me personally because I am what is known as intuitionally challenged. I either have no intuition at all or I don't hear it when it speaks to me unless it jumps up and down, waves its arms, and shouts really loud. So I've always had difficulty going with my intuition and trusting my intuition, and tarot is no different because tarot is what I go with rather than with runes. So that's what I'm going to be speaking about today. And the thing about tarot is that it comes with this nice neat little book that gives all of the explanations right there for you. And I know that everyone says that the real way to do it is as soon as you get those cards, you throw that book out. And I agree with that on a certain level, but for people like me who really don't get the feeling of things like they probably should pay attention to, I still hold on to that book and I still use it as a reference. Because what I see on the card may not necessarily be what other people see on the card. What I take away from a card may not be the same. So that being said, I don't throw the book away. I do use it as a reference, but I also take not just what the book says, but I also do take my own personal meanings, which I develop over a much longer period of time than I'm sure you're supposed to develop, because I've worked with tarot for a very long time, but I still don't have a lot of personal meaning to the different cards. There are some cards that hold very strong meaning to me, but there are many, many more that I do not have any personal connection to or any personal meaning behind for me. If I do get a feeling about a card, I do go with it, obviously, but it is very rare. And it's not just what the specific card means, but it's also what it means in its place in the layout, and it also is what it means in terms of the grand scheme of things. So for me, intuition does trump all book learning, but a lot of times I don't get intuition on cards, so I do fall back on the books. But I will also add that though intuition does trump book learnings, intuition does not trump what's laid out there in black and white, or color, whatever, you know what I mean. For example, when I was moving from my water studies, from my more emotional self journey, I was uncertain which element would present itself to me as my focus, and I really felt that fire was going to be the next thing. So I thought, okay, great, I'll start focusing more on fire. I will contact Hestia, who is a Greek goddess, and because I have such an affinity for the Greek gods, Hestia seemed perfect for me because she's very, for all that she is a fire goddess, she's still very calm, and I liked that about her. And she seemed very kind, so I reached out to her in tarot to see if this was the right time to align myself with her, to develop a relationship with her. And I really felt my intuition, all my signs, my personal signs that I was looking for were telling me, yes, yes, fire, yes, Hestia, now's the time, go, go, go. And then I did a tarot reading, and I have to say, I've done many tarot readings, but this was the loudest and most resounding no I have ever gotten in all the readings that I have done. And it was so very firm and so very no, capital letters, emphasized, bolded, all that stuff. And when I got that no, I was very surprised. I was more than a little, my vanity, I think, was offended. No, she doesn't want to work with me, but I'm so great. No, my intuition was wrong, and no, I shouldn't be going in that direction. What is wrong? But, I moved on. I accepted that no as an answer because it was a very resounding no, and it also told me stop trying to look forward, be happy with what you're in now and enjoy that, and your change will come. And so I did, and it did, and it wasn't fire, it was earth, and I've gone on and been very happy ever since then. But the point is that I do have one, I swear, that for me, book learning is trumped by intuition, which is trumped by what's there on the cards right in front of your face. So if you can't understand what's there on the cards right in front of your face, fall back on intuition. If you don't get any intuition, or if you don't get any real feeling of what they're trying to tell you, fall back on the books. So there you go. I will see y'all next month, and I hope until then y'all have a great day.